Hello, friends, and welcome. You are watching episode number 21 of our Software Incorporated Alpha 9 Vanstra PC Let's Play. My name is Sean, and I'm glad that you're here with me today as I play some video games. When we left off, it was March of 1990. I did a little bit of stuff in between episodes here. First off, I set up our next project, NoSick 2. I don't have anybody assigned to it. That's why it's red down here. But I just wanted to get that going so I didn't forget. So we'll hop on that as soon as Gleeful OS gets into development. What else did I do? I threw a couple of more desks in, it must be this office, which is the B office. Oh, that's because, oh yeah, so I went ahead and I hired a couple of new artists for each team. So we've got a few artists on each team. Aurelio, oh, I guess it's already an artist. Why is that designer working on the C team? I guess it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's right, because I have 5 designers on the design team, which is where they're supposed to be. Anyway, so I hired a bunch of new artists to be working, as artists. They're all in school right now to kind of round out their skills. I also rounded out the rest of our actually, I just hired a bunch of artists, right? Because we already had all the marketing and programming people and everything in there. So just artists between episodes here. Let's get that back to sorted by team. There we go. I threw a couple of extra desks in here because the B team with those extra artists has 8 members. So I needed to have 8 desks in there. That's about it. I put in some additional parking spaces because we were running out of parking, so I threw a bunch of parking in there, and I think that's going to be it for the changes that I made. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to screw up any of these projects that we have. Simbizness launches tomorrow. Gleeful OS is under development. Bouncy Ball, look at that support, so good. Marketing, very strong. How are our quantities on hand? We have, why is it not showing me how many we have on hand? Weird, it seems like it's showing me more information than it used to. Maybe it's because this had to widen out to make up for all the massive profits that we have on this. Now what does that do? Oh, look at that. Can I, cool. Really exciting stuff there. There we go. Okay, well that makes it a little easier to fit onto the screen. And now let's do it over here too. Great. Someone said that I should upgrade Ultra Document 4 to a new version, which is not a bad idea. I think I'm going to wait until we're going to do NoSick 2 first, and then we'll do Ultra Document 4, or I guess Ultra Document 5 next. With all those new artists, we're going to have, we're probably going to be able to start up a design team, a new design team. As a matter of fact, I am going to rename Design to Design 1. And then we'll have a new team. I may as well throw it in there now. Nobody's on it yet, but it'll be Design 2. And boy, we've gotten pretty much all the months, huh? January, February, March, April, May. No May. All right, Design 2, you get May. And when does Design 1 work? They work 9, and you're going to work 9. 9 to 16 for some reason. Still only working 7 hours, huh? I think I've gotten everybody else back up to 8 hours. Even, yep, okay, so good. Gonna leave those the way they are. Let's go ahead and shut that down. That must be our support team that's sitting there with nothing to do. I feel like I had to have thrown some people into education last month, so I'm not really gonna worry about that. And yeah, we've got lots of money. We can continue hiring a lot of people. Let's see how things go this episode, and probably get our second design team going maybe this episode. If not, I'll probably take care of it in between episodes, and so we can start the next episode up with even more development going on. Looks like we had a pretty good month last month, about $2 million in profit. last month, $2 million there. What is CMS? Is still squeezing out a few last copies there. We've got plenty of bouncy balls in stock. Advertising is unavoidable, so everybody loves that game. And the bugs are so minimal on that. I love it. Doing a great job there. Push this through a little faster. So this is our month for Simbizness to be released. I don't think there's any, we don't need to do any additional tests or anything on that. Did I put in it, I announced the release date for Z Layer 2. Oh, that's right, everything's in beta now, so we actually don't have anything in development. So I must have taken care of that at the end of the last episode. Listener 2 releases next month, and then I guess I don't need to worry about those because they're just I've done press builds on everything. I haven't done a press release for Z Layer 2. Look at all that's got really good followers. Has Adventure Zone done a press build? You'd think that it would have more followers if it had done a press build. I must not have done that. So let's get that out. I thought I did that last month, but I must have done it for a different product or something. But we'll get some followers developing for that. Z Layer 2. I show that I haven't done a press release for Z Layer 2 yet, so let's go ahead and do one of those up, and that'll help kind of push some more followers that way. And we'll run it fast here. We want to get Gleeful OS. Maybe we can get that into production today. Probably not, but maybe. People are working on it. 2D and 3D. I left a few messages, or I left a message on Reddit with the developer, and he got back to me, and I asked him what relevance stuff like the base skill has compared to education. So let's take a look at like our design team here, where we have, there you go. So like Geneva here is a trained artist, but their base skill in design is very low, although they're trained well in all of the design aspects. And I asked him what this meant, and so he explained that base skill that affects their speed and how basically just their speed and other things, but he didn't clarify what the other things were. But he said that the skills, the education, affects the quality. So like Geneva here is going to have high quality output, but it's going to take her a lot longer than, say, Ricky, who has the high base skill. He's going to be getting stuff done really fast, whereas Ricky would be bad at making art. So that's good to know. I was worried that somebody like this would be causing problems with their bad base skill, but they're just making it take a little longer, and I'm not impatient, so I don't mind that it takes a little longer. Let's go ahead and release Simbizness. Yes, we're going to start the marketing. Unlimited budget. You guys market it all to death there. We do want to have printed copies done. Let's do 300,000. I expect this to sell well. I don't expect to sell all those at the very start, but I think that we're going to do well with it. Let's see, can we port it out? Put that on the support team. We sure can. So we've got this new software that just came out, or I guess came out during development. Actually, let's port it out to all three of them. And we need to assign support for Simbizness to the support teams. And we're going to take it off of the C team. There we go. Great. So C team is working on that. They don't really have much to do right now because we don't have any products in development. So we could probably start sending some of these guys. So Aurelio's already in class. That artist is in class. Do our programmers need any education? Aylard could use some education. We're going to educate him in Programmer Network for 2 months. And Fabian could use 3D. And how about Rita? Rita can use audio. All right, so they've got a couple of months worth of education. That'll keep them busy. Look at all those busy bees running around. People showing up to work. It must be, oh, it's the swing shift coming in, huh? Let's do it without the HUD. Get out of there, thing. I know a screenshot was saved. There we go. That's better. All right, so you've been released. Let's move you down here. Keep an eye on you. Oh, Gleeful OS. Let's go ahead and promote it. And we're going to assign that to... Actually, we're going to leave that unassigned for now because we want to get these things, get those... wait a minute. There we go. We want to get those out the door, but we definitely will assign it once we get a moment here. I probably should have kept the C team around. So we're going to need 9 programmers and 1 artist. So we're going to have 2 teams working on it. But it'll be the A team and the B team. And won't take very long for that to happen. So let's let the time fly by here. Did we get that press release written? Did I... There it is. Release that. That was for Z-Layer or something? Adventure Zone has their press build coming out at the end of the month. Excited to see how Simbizness does. Wants to tell us about Z-Layer 2 once again. Yeah, sounds great. Of course it does. Everything sounds great. See how the actual greatness works out. Programming team really doesn't have much to do. Let's throw a couple of people, or not programming team, but support team. Nope, let's keep going. There we go. Let's throw some of our support team into education. I think I might start trying to like maybe educate the most educated instead of like just kind of randomly educating people. So let's get him on network for 2 months. And Kara will educate on 2D for 2 months. And then for the night shift, Kimberly will do 2D, sure. Kimberly has been around for 4 years and hasn't been educated hardly at all. And Ollie can get audio education. And then swing shift. Do we have anybody that's been around for a long time on swing shift? Not really. Do we have anybody that's particularly highly educated? Looks like Anna's pretty well educated. She's going to take a little bit of work here. 3D. Candy. Fabian, you look like you know what you're doing. All right, let's educate you in audio. There we go. Very good. And the end of the day is just about here. I'm really excited. I got another product going out next month. Should I do another press release? It's for listener 2. We just did one, and so let's do it. I know it's the month that it's coming out. As a matter of fact, can we do another press build on it just for fun? Like, it's not going to hurt anything, right? Let's send it out last minute. Got 114,000, 140,000. Well, that gave us a few followers. Didn't give us a whole lot, but it gave us some. And it pushed up the excitement. All right, Simbizness. Already well known in the industry. Well-established reputation. Extremely well put together. So much experience, humbling to witness. Well worth the price, not going to move many copies. All right, well, nothing about bugs, so that's good. Listener 2, Adventure Zone. All right, so Adventure Zone, 23,000 followers. That's good. Do we have Marketing Adventure Zone not losing followers? How about Z Layer 2 not losing followers? Okay, good. I mean, it's losing followers, but it's being marketed towards. All right, so you're going to get a press release. You're going to release this month. Adventure Zone Z Layer 2. You've got a while to go. Gleeful OS is ready to go as far as that is concerned. C team is in school, so the A team will be moving onto Gleeful OS. No sick, we're going to assign to a design team. Probably too many designers on this. Oh yeah. So manage teams. That's not what I want to do. I want to manage employees. Let's look at our design team. Design. Let's go for the ones that actually have the inherent design skill. So that's Dane and Ricky. So you and Sean, you guys move to design 2. All right. Oh, you called in sick, huh? Well, thanks. Very compatible, you guys. How about design 2? How's design 2 looking for as far as compatibility is concerned? Why did you guys not go to design 2? There we go. Now I got to scroll back up to there. All right, and you guys are reasonably compatible as well. All right. How about? Oh, I don't have a new. I don't have our next product lined up. I was going to do the Office software, huh? Original IP. Let's do Ultra Document 5. Let's select all. I think that sound effects. You know what? Let's leave it in there. We'll do, how many designers does it need on this? 4 designers. So we're going to want to move a designer over there. Let's put Flat Draw 2 is the one that I want for that. There we go. We're going to call this Ultra Document 5. And we're going to... Oh, wait, what? December 89. Well, we haven't released that, so interesting. Why is that the only operating system available? Oh, because those sound effects, huh? All right, well, no sound effects then. All right, not really going to be available to a very wide base, but we'll do it anyways. We'll be able to port it out. 4 designers though, so we don't quite have the team that we need for this. We'll have to move another designer in there. Yep. Yep. So I'm sure that we have a designer on one of these other teams that is not needed. You're in class. Are any of you actually a designer by trade? It doesn't look like it. I feel like one of these people were. No? See? You kind of are. Yeah, I guess I'll move you to design 2 because you're not a designer either. There we go. And reasonable compatibility on design 2. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Okay, good. So we've got that being designed. Close down, please. Thank you. Followers building, press release writing. Followers building on this as well. Followers stagnant on Z layer 2. Z layer 2, we just did a press release on this one, didn't we? So I don't really feel like we're going to get any benefit from doing another one of those. Guess we could try to squeeze out another press build. There's not any harm in it, apparently. Cool. What we do need to do though is get an office area set up for design 2. So we're just going to basically make a copy of that office there. So that office is 8 by 6, 6 by 8. Yeah, can't build on top of the road. It's too bad, but that's easy enough. We can just get rid of that. We got plenty of parking. That's what I'm trying to do. And then we're going to go back to here and we're going to select the wall tool. And we're going to do that like that. I need to get rid of this bathroom. Destroy room, yes. We're going to expand this like that and connect or merge those 2 rooms. Very good. And we'll actually throw another bathroom. Bathroom build. Throw that right here. Where did it put the door? It's not really the right place for the door there. Delete. Yes. Door there is good. And another door there. Get rid of these windows. Sorry, guys. I know you're probably just getting excited about those new windows. But we'll put windows over on this wall to, I guess that doesn't help you out at all, but it does help out your neighbors. And they'll get the windows that you guys didn't have. And although they're not lined up properly with the desks, but you know, too bad. All right. So let's give your walls a unique color. I've already got kind of a greenish one over there. There we go. Nobody has that color yet. Maybe darken it up a little bit. Beautiful. That'll work. And this is going to be for design 2. Okay. And we've got a hallway leading in. Everything should be fine for that. Speed it up a little bit. Anything I'm forgetting? Do you have any plans for May of '89? We just did a press release for listener 2, or we're about to do a press release for listener 2. I don't need to review Z-Layer at all. Gleeful OS hasn't even started development yet, so I don't need to worry about that. So no, there's nothing I can do right now. Except run the clock fast. We got, is this that's the support team? Wow, really? No support for Simbizness. Nice. Very nice, everybody. Good job. I guess that means we should go ahead and assign some more education because our support team just doesn't have anything to do. So can't complain about that. Support day. Got those people done. Let's educate you in 3D. I don't want to go, let's go a little overboard. Wow, Vanessa, you're really well educated too. Educate you, and you really only need like 1 month in 3D. Support night. I think we've gotten all of the long timers in nighttime. How about Tango? Tango, you're pretty well educated. You get 2 months in audio and you'll be good. And down here on the swing shift, pretty much anybody can, doesn't really matter. Christina. Let's go 3D for you. And I guess I could be looking at code skill 89. So we'll educate you on network. All right, I don't want to go overboard on that, but I also don't like having all these guys just sitting around with nothing to do. And it's not like they're going to have anything new come up, really. Are they, did they already port, that out? I don't remember what they were porting out. Oh, they were porting out Bouncy Ball, of course. Better order some more copies of Bouncy Ball. Simbizness didn't do so good. It's brand new, though. It just came out, so we'll give it another month before we start really worrying about it. Let's do 150,000 copies of Bouncy Ball. That's our big seller. So we only sold 20. Oh, I guess it shows right there how many we sold. 28,000 copies of that. What is CMS? Not doing so well. Do we need to port that out? Not operating system dependent. Project Mercury. Would it be worth trying to port that out? I mean, we got a support team doing nothing, so may as well. I don't expect it to sell anything, but Flat Draw 2, maybe that's still popular. Not worth it. Not worth our time. Simbizness. I think I already did that one. Yeah, I just did that one. Bouncy Ball then, maybe? Oh, yeah. All these new operating systems. Perfect. I'll keep those guys busy. This is... what? Oh, they're all in a meeting planning how to finish marketing listener 2. Oh. I don't want to end the episode. I'm having too much fun. But I guess that's what we're gonna do, huh? We'll release that press release. All right, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Things are going pretty good. What do we got idle? Oh, these artists are back to work, huh? Well, I'll worry about that in between episodes. Yeah, if you've had a good time, be sure to let me know down in the comment area or click the like button or something along those lines. I always want to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And if you are so inclined, maybe check out some of the other videos. They're going to be popping up around here. And if you're not subscribed, you can do that with this button down here. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.